This is Ask Brock. I'm Brock Yordy. This week's question comes from James, and I'm standing in front of the Supreme Court. Brock, why do you keep covering water legislation? Groundwater isn't part of that. We've already made our voice heard. We haven't made our voice heard. And groundwater is very specifically part of this. As much as we hope and we wish that it'll be separated, it is not. What we need to realize is our representation of how we interact with groundwater will be the difference. Our professionalism, our ability to understand our codes and understand how we advocate for irrigation wells and mass production wells and boutique water wells and residential homes and pipelines and rural water wells. We have to be on top of the know. And how do we do that? We do that by being involved in our state associations and the national association, getting involved in telling our story, sharing our information on social media. This is how we do it. We connect with the professionals. We get the big guns involved when we need to, but we need to be in the know. I've said this several times now. Sackett versus the EPA, now Navajo Nation versus the United States. There's plenty of places where groundwater is in play. We got 24 states suing the EPA right now over the waters of the United States newest release. And we can't stick our head in the sand and think that it's going to be another administration change. And that's what's going to be the difference between right now's legislation on water and policies and what it'll be when we shift. Let's stop playing the game of right and left side of the aisle and realize that this is bipartisan. Clean energy, clean air, and clean water we have to have regardless of who is driving the train. That's what we got to think about, James. It's about having your voice heard and understanding the importance of coming to a National Groundwater Association fly-in. Understanding that in December, we all need to be together in Vegas or Nashville, having those discussions. This is critical to us representing our industry appropriately. Or suddenly we're going to blink, and as 89% of our population is on municipal water, they don't know what well water is. They just see a drilling company out there making a big muddy mess and wondering how is the environmental impact. We've got a lot of great tools out there to educate. The awesome aquifer kits. These are all things that we talked about. We need to use all the tools and make sure we're the professionals in the room having the discussions for our best interest and for groundwater's best interest. Great question.